Hello and welcome to the Philippines. One question I get asked very frequently is what places do you recommend you stay while you're in Cebu City metropolitan area? And I'm going to jump over to Google Maps and I'm going to point out some areas. I'm going to take them kind of by an area at a time. For instance, the Ayala Mall area, the IT Park area, the SM Mall area, the South Road Property area. Mactan, a little bit about Mactan Island, all the resorts over there. A little bit up by Parkmall and Times Square area, and then we'll get into. And then later on, I'll get into some information about where you can quickly find out some of the prevailing prices. And I'm not going to give out prices because these hotels and Airbnbs, Booking.com, all these different places, Expedia.com, they all run different prices and promotions depending upon vacancies and the time of year, and especially now during these times when vacancy rates are very, very high in most places. Yeah, I've noticed that there's some very, very good rates out there. And anyway, I'll get into that, some of the rates that you can find, and an easy way to find them as well. I have over 1,000 videos up since 2015, and many of those are reviews of condominiums, hotels, travel, cost of living, so check them out. So jumping over to Google Maps and zooming in on the Cebu metro area, I'm going to point out a few things by region, by area. Anyway, you've got Mactan Island here, and you've got the international airport here. Longo Island over here, it's where they do a lot of the island hopping to the various islands over here. And on the east side of Mactan Island, you have many of your resorts along this side. Some of the top resorts they have hotel resorts and condominiums, many of them, and some of them have brought in white sand as it's not natural in this particular area. You do not, I'm not aware of any white sand beaches over here on the main land of Cebu Island all along here. You've got a number of beaches, but not any white sand beaches that I'm aware of. Now we'll zoom into the areas. Of course, you can stay at a number of hotels and resorts over here. They're anywhere from 1-star to 5-star. You've got Crown Regency down in this area, and they've got shuttles to and from the airport. A number of other hotels spread out throughout the areas and condominiums. Mactan Newtown has a number of condominium towers as well. Starting down south, you've got Minglanilla, Talisay, where a lot of expats live down that area because it's less expensive once you get out of Cebu City. Then you have Cebu City here, and you have Mandaue City. That's where the main immigration office is. There's also an immigration over here, right about in this area here. You come across this old bridge. This is the newer 4-lane bridge, the 2-lane bridge, and right in here you've got a mall, Gaisano Mall, Island Mall, with a immigration office in it. First, I'm going to zoom into the Cebu Business Park. That's where the big Ayala Mall is in this area here. And just to give you some more reference points, this is the downtown area down here. And over here, you're getting into Mandaue, and you have IT Park up here. And here you have Ayala Mall here, Ayala Center, and you've got the Seda Ayala, which is the hotel. Seda is the Ayala branded hotels. They've got one here. They've got one in IT Park. You've got Selenia here, 1016 residents. You've got a number of condominiums over here, a little bit older condominiums that are not listed. Cebu Park Lane Hotel International, Quest Hotel, Golden Prince Hotel, just a few blocks from Ayala Center. You've got right up in this area, you've got it's not listed, but you've got the Red Planet Hotel, Calyx condominiums are over in this area. Persimmon condominiums, I lived there for a number of months. Let's move on up to IT Park. And that's this area right here, IT Park, this whole area up in here. Up here at the top you have the two older Avida towers. They are owned and operated by Ayala. Got Avida Towers Reala, which are the new towers over here, number of towers. You've got down here by Krispy Kreme, you've got just right next to it, I believe it's the Asia Premier condominiums. This Ayala Mall Central block, you also have a Sado Hotel connected there. Over in this section, it doesn't show up here, but you have Calyx condominium. I lived outside of this IT Park. I lived at LaGuardia Flats 1, done several videos there, and I've done several videos here at LaGuardia Flats 2. They are both outside, just outside of IT Park. To get to IT Park, you have to walk down this road down here and then in one of the entrances. There are also a number of hotels in this area. I believe Oyo is one of them. They were building another one or two back in here, I believe. So let's go from Ayala Center here. Let's go to SM City Mall. And you've got the Bayfront Hotel and you've got Radisson Blu down here. And this is presently your North Bus Terminal just across in that general area. North Bus Terminal used to be farther down this street down here. And just for reference, you've got S&R membership shopping here. It's like a Costco. A couple hospitals, Mandaue hospitals, University of Cebu Hospital, Chunghwa Hospital. Sunvita Towers is a relatively new condominium unit, I believe. Unless they've combined some, they are all studio units, I believe. Moving from SM down that main road, let's go over to the Park Mall area. And you've got the Bai Hotel. I think it's the largest, the most number of, I think it's the largest hotel outside of Metro Manila as far as the number of rooms, over 600 rooms. They have a number of restaurants in there. In fact, I just ate at the buffet here recently with a bunch of other expats, and they've got a kind of a rooftop bar and pool. I think the pool is, I'm not sure if it's on the same level as the bar or not. And you've got Park Mall, a smaller, older mall, but they've got pretty much everything you would need in there. Clothing, department store, gadgets, phones, grocery store, hardware store. And across the street from there, they've got a place called Times Square. There used to be a number, there's a number of restaurants in there, but most of those restaurants closed during the last 2 years almost of lockdowns. And I'm not aware of any bars over there at the present time. There are a couple of restaurants there. I think there's a 7-Eleven. I think there's a Chinese restaurant over there still open. You've got Mandani Bay over in this place, and very soon, if not already, you've got 2 towers that are being occupied presently. A huge development. It's 22 buildings. I think 22 buildings on 20 hectares of land. So a number of those buildings are going to be condominiums. Over here you've got Bamboo Bay Residences Community, and I've stayed there for a year, done a number of videos there as well. On Cabahog Street here you have Serosa International Hotel and Residential Suites. They've got a number of condominium type suites in there that you can rent out. I've done videos there. And then just down the road down here is Castle Peak, and it's not called out here, I don't think. Got the Mezzo Hotel. I've done a video in there as well. Got Mabolo Garden Flats. A number of my friends have stayed there. So we have SM Mall here. You've got Ayala Mall up here. And let's head over this way. This is the Circle. I've recently done a video about this. This capital site. And so this is Fuente Osmena Circle. You've got a number of You've got hospitals here. You've got Chunghwa Hospital, Visayas Med Hospital here. You've got Cebu Velez General Hospital. And on that circle, you've got you've got Robinson's Mall on this side, and over on this side, you've got Robinson's Cybergate. Here it is, Cybergate Mall. And you've got a couple of restaurants around the circle here. And you have a couple of hotels, the Raj Hotel. There again, here's Ayala Mall up here, and we're coming over here. This is Mango Avenue, or often called Maxilome, General Maxilome. And you've got Horizon 101 right here, the tallest building, I believe, outside of Metro Manila still. A two-tower, I think it's about 55 stories, one of the towers, and condominiums. Chunghwa Hospital, you've got Cebu Doctors Hospital up in this area, I believe. Spianata condominiums, and right next, just down the street from that, you've got Queensland Manor condominium, and I've done videos in both of those. Mad Monkey Hostel, I did a video there, and they've got a bar upstairs. They make some noise up there, and one thing they issue is earplugs, in case you actually want to get some sleep while you're there. City Suites Ramos Tower over here on Ramos Street, and just for your information, there's a bar down in, I think, this area. Might be up in here. 301 Ramos Bar. They serve a good pulled pork sandwich. About the only place in town that I've found a good pulled pork. We head further south down here. Zooming in here, we got SM Seaside here, the big mall. And going down here, you have New Star Resort and Casino. I've read that that's going to open up yet this year. We'll have to wait and see what happens with that. And a little bit further down here, you got Phil Invest. You've got a couple of places. You got San Remo, City de Mari, San Remo, and condominiums. And here you have San Remo Oasis up here. And I've done videos there as well. One other place I would like to point out. Let's go up here past the Capitol site. Here's the circle. Past the Capitol site, over this way. You have two places up here on M. Velez Street. You got One Pavilion Place, which is a two-tower condominium, and you also have a bit of a mall there, so you can get your groceries, number of other different things there. And then across the street a little bit, you've got Sundance Residences. I've done a number of videos over there as well. And let's see, going down here again, here's SM City Cebu, the big mall here, Radisson Blue, and let's go over here. This here is Robinson's Galleria, their newest mall. I think it's the newest mall in Cebu metro area. And you have a number of choices there. You have the Summit Galleria Hotel, right next door. You've got Robinson's is building Galleria condominiums along this side over here, and I'm not sure if one of those buildings may be partially occupied at the present time or not, but if they are, they will have rentals going up there as well. And one other thing, up on Fuente Osmena Circle, I did not mention that you've got a Summit. Up here you've got a Summit Hotel and one or two other hotels on the side streets up here, including Crown Regency and Club Ultima, and I've done videos there as well. Rental and sale. Cebu Hotel, family hotel. I think they've got some rooms that are very large for family type rooms. Somebody told me that's more of a Filipino kind of hotel, whatever that means. Here, just to give you an idea, I did a search on Google Maps, and I asked for hotels close to Ayala Mall, and here's what you get. You get it priced out, and you can just start separating things by the price. And let's just zoom into the Ayala Center, Cebu here, give you an idea of the different prices that you have. 2,138 at the Quest Hotel. That's about $44.76 USD. To get the, just take your exchange rate, divide the Philippine pesos by your exchange rate of your country, and you should get pretty close to where it's at. Seda, Ayala Center. Seda is Ayala's branded hotel. Red Doors near the Persimmon, Cebu. I'm not quite sure what place that is. Red Doors is the marketing arm for more and more hotels now. I think I know which one it is, but not positive. I haven't seen that upper level there. I think it looks like an upper level. 822. Bayfront Hotel. Radisson Blue. Crown Regency Hotel. 1,519. It's on the circle. That's on the Fuente Osmena Circle. Holiday Plaza, they just opened recently. 932. We're here. Hotel Elizabeth. Golden Prince Hotel, Red Planet. Rooms are pretty small there. Just depends on what you want, what you're willing to pay. Golden Prince, 3-star hotel for just a little bit more. Diamond Suites, very close there again. Very good price. I've done a video there. And then a quick look over on Mactan Island where the airport's at. Got Mactan Newtown here. They've got a lot of, you can see that picture there, you've got many different condominium towers there. Up here on the point. Here, Amisa. Amisa is not showing up, but a number of hotel and resorts. This is really quite new, and right beside that is Amisa. See if I can bring it up here. It's not going to show up. Looks like here it is, Amisa Private Residences condominium tower, and the Sheraton that they're building here. I don't think that is open yet. Quite a number of Movenpick high-end the B Resort, and they've got a number of condominiums in town as well. Movenpick, Shangri-La, Mactan, Mactan Newtown Beach. Vistamar Beach, Country Club, Crimson Beach, and just a bunch of them down here. Tambuli Beach Club, Blue Water, Maribago, high-end, and on and on and on. You can just get on to Google Maps or some other map and just go down, and Plantation Bay, pretty popular place as well. Mandaue Beach, I've been there a number of times. Sekyung Village, I've done a number of, they've got 2 different locations, Sekyung, this one and another one, and I have done videos there as well. And then of course there are other hotels spread out. There's a few down along this main road along here and throughout the island. Now I certainly have not included anywhere near all of the options there, but I pointed out some of the ones that I'm the most familiar with. I've done many videos of other units and other developments as well, so just check out my site under condominiums playlist, and you can go spend a lot of hours checking through them.